Ever wondered why men have Adam's apples, or why their voices are deeper? Well, the male body is a fascinating and complex mystery that has captivated scientists and curious minds for centuries. With its unique features and distinct characteristics, the male physique has been a subject of endless study and speculation. Today we're going to delve into some of the most intriguing aspects of the male body. From the curious case of the Adam's apple, to the deep baritone of male voices, we'll explore these unique traits and their scientific origins. We'll also look at why men typically have more facial hair and muscle mass than women, and even touch on the fascinating topic of body temperature. But why is it important to understand these differences, you ask? Well, it's not just about satisfying our curiosity. These differences play a crucial role in everything from health and wellness, to social interactions and personal identity. For men, understanding these aspects of their bodies can not only help them take better care of their health, but also appreciate the intricate workings of their own bodies. For women, getting insights into the male body can help them better understand their male counterparts, from their physical attributes to their health needs. And let's not forget, it's also pretty fascinating to learn about these distinctions that make men, well, men. So whether you're a man looking to understand your body better, a woman keen on learning more about the opposite sex, or just a curious mind eager to learn something new, this journey promises to be an enlightening one. We'll be exploring these topics and more in this video, presenting facts that are not just interesting but also backed by science. So put on your thinking caps, and get ready to be amazed by the marvels of the male body. Stay tuned to uncover some intriguing facts about the male body. With each fact you'll find yourself saying, wow, I didn't know that. So let's get started, shall we? The Adam's apple, an iconic symbol of masculinity, but what's its purpose? Let's delve deeper into this fascinating aspect of the male body. The Adam's apple, medically known as the laryngeal prominence, is essentially a protective shield for the larynx or voice box. It's where our vocal cords reside. As we transition from childhood into adolescence, our bodies undergo various transformations. For boys, one of these changes is the enlargement of the larynx, leading to the development of the Adam's apple. But why is it typically more prominent in men than in women? Well, it all boils down to testosterone levels. Higher levels of this hormone in males cause the larynx to grow more, resulting in a larger Adam's apple. It's also responsible for the deepening of the voice during puberty. So, the next time you notice an Adam's apple, remember it's not just for show. Men are known for their deep resonant voices, but why, you may ask? Well, there's a fascinating science behind it. It all boils down to two key factors: testosterone and the size of the vocal cords. When boys hit puberty, a surge of testosterone triggers several changes, one of which is the thickening and lengthening of the vocal cords. These longer, thicker cords vibrate at a slower rate, producing a lower pitch, or what we commonly refer to as a deep voice. On the other hand, women typically have shorter, thinner vocal cords which vibrate faster, resulting in a higher pitched voice. So the next time you hear a man with a deep, commanding voice, remember, it's not just about the sound. It's a testament to the fascinating interplay of hormones and physical attributes that make us unique. Who knew that a deep voice was all about the vocal cords and hormones? What's with men and their fascination with facial hair? Well, let's dive right into the biology of it. You see, the development and growth of facial hair in men is largely down to genetics and hormones, particularly a hormone called dihydrotestosterone, or DHT for short. This hormone is produced from testosterone, the primary male sex hormone. The presence of DHT triggers the growth of facial hair during puberty. But here's the interesting part. The extent of facial hair growth varies from man to man, and that's where genetics come into play. Some men can grow a full beard in their teen years, while others might struggle to sprout more than a few whiskers even in their 30s. So, the next time you see a man with a beard, remember it's not just a fashion statement. It's a complex interplay of biology, genetics, and hormones. Quite fascinating, isn't it? Ever noticed how men tend to bulk up faster than women? It's a common observation, isn't it? But have you ever wondered why this happens? Why do men typically have more muscle mass than women? Let's delve a little deeper into this fascinating topic. The primary reason is the hormone called testosterone. Both men and women produce this hormone, but men produce it in larger quantities. Testosterone plays a crucial role in the development of muscle mass and strength. It promotes the growth of muscle proteins and aids in the repair of microtears in the muscle tissue that occur during intense workouts. Thus, higher levels of testosterone in men result in a greater capacity for muscle growth. The second factor at play is the type of muscle fibers. The human body has two main types of muscle fibers: type 1, also known as slow twitch fibers, and type 2, or fast twitch fibers. Slow twitch fibers are more endurance-oriented, while fast twitch fibers are larger and more powerful, contributing more to muscle size and definition. Studies have shown that men tend to have a higher proportion of these fast twitch fibers, which gives them an edge when it comes to bulking up. But remember, this doesn't mean that women can't build muscle, it's just that the process might take a little longer and require a bit more effort. Factors like diet, exercise regimen, and individual genetics also play a significant role in muscle growth. It's also worth noting that muscle mass isn't the be-all and end-all of fitness. It's just one facet of a complex picture that includes factors like cardiovascular health, flexibility, and body composition. So, while it might seem like men have a natural advantage, remember that everyone's body is unique. Whether you're a man or a woman, the most important thing is to embrace your body's capabilities, work hard, and strive for your personal fitness goals. Ever wondered why men seem to run hotter than women? Well, it's not all in your head. Men do typically have a higher body temperature than women, and there are a couple of reasons for this. First, men generally have a higher muscle mass than women. Muscles generate heat, which in turn raises body temperature. The more muscle you have, the warmer you're likely to be. Second, men often have a faster metabolism than women. Metabolism is the process by which your body converts what you eat and drink into energy. A faster metabolism means that your body is working harder, and when your body works harder, it produces more heat. So between muscle mass and metabolism, men are like walking, talking heaters. It's not a huge difference, mind you. We're talking less than a degree Fahrenheit, but it's enough to notice, especially on a cold day. So, the next time you're feeling chilly, just find a man to warm up with. We've covered a lot of ground today, exploring some of the weird and wonderful facts about the male body. Let's take a moment to recap and celebrate the fascinating diversity that exists within our own species. We kicked things off with the Adam's apple, that telltale bump on a man's throat. It's not just for show, it's a protective shield for the voice box, and its size can even influence the pitch of a man's voice. Speaking of voices, we dove into the deep end, quite literally, discussing how men tend to have deeper voices due to longer vocal cords. This is a trait that can be traced back to our primal ancestors, where a deeper voice was often associated with power and dominance. Then we switched gears to facial hair, that iconic symbol of masculinity. From mustaches to beards, sideburns to goatees, men have a unique ability to grow hair on their faces. This is all thanks to testosterone, the male hormone that also plays a big we covered, muscle mass. We learned that men typically have more muscle mass than women thanks to higher levels of testosterone. This doesn't just make men stronger, it also affects their metabolism, making them burn calories faster. Lastly, we turned up the heat with a discussion on body temperature. Men generally run warmer than women, but they also tend to feel the cold more acutely. So next time you're arguing about the thermostat setting, remember, it's not just a preference, it's biology. We've journeyed through a host of fascinating facts, from the visible to the invisible, the audible to the tangible. Understanding these differences is not just enlightening, it's crucial in appreciating the diversity and complexity of the human body. Remember, every body is unique, and these facts are just part of what makes men so fascinating. Don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing insights.